And now, presenting the field for the 84th running of the Arkansas Derby. Number 1 is Arnaldo Monge and Ray Hernandez's Finnick the Fierce. Ray Hernandez is the trainer, and the jockey is Martin Garcia. Number 2 is scratched. Number 3 is David Burnson, X-Line Border Racing, Dan Hudock, and Susanna Wilson's Storm the Court. Peter Urton is the trainer, and the jockey is Flavian Pratt. Number 4 is King Guillermo, owned by Victoria's Ranch and trained by Juan Carlos Avila. The jockey, Sammy Camacho. Number 5 is George Bolton, Arthur Hoyu, Barry Lipman, and Mark Matheson's Nadal. Bob Baffert is the trainer, and the jockey is Joel Rosario. Number 6 is Code Runner, owned by Calumet Farm and trained by Steve Asmussen. The jockey, Stuart Elliott. Number 7 is Ed and Susie Orr's Silver Prospector. Steve Asmussen is the trainer, and the jockey is Ricardo Santana Jr. Number 8 is scratched. Number 9 is Calvin Wynn and Joey Tran's Tyshawn. Richard Baltus is the trainer. The jockey, David Cohen. Number 10 is Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners, Chrysalis Stables, and Robert LaPenta's Farmington Road. Todd Pletcher is the trainer, and the jockey is Javier Castellano. And completing the field, number 11, Wells Bayou, owned by Clint Gassaway, Lance Gassaway, Matacat Stables, and Wonder Stables. Wells Bayou is trained by Brad Cox, and the jockey is Florent Giroux. That's the field for the 84th running of the Arkansas Derby. They're off. Wells Bayou absolutely beat the gate, and he's going to be able to pick his path for Florent Giroux. Wells Bayou has the lead. Nadal was a step slow early, and now he'll run up into second, but Wells Bayou dictates into the clubhouse turn. Nadal and King Guillermo are second and third. Storm the Court is fourth. Finnick the Fierce and Code Runner are next. Then Tyshawn. He's made his way to the whale. Nice move, David Cohen. Silver Prospector, and the trailer is Farmington Road as Wells Bayou takes them to the backstretch in the 84th Arkansas Derby. Nadal will do his running from second today, and Wells Bayou leads 3/4 of a length. Nadal has settled into a good stride, and now he's going to press the pace up the backstretch, and you can see these two quicken on. Wells Bayou's a half length in front of Nadal. King Guillermo and the champion Storm the Court. They eyeball each other and the front runners with a half mile to go. In the Arkansas Derby, 2.5 back to Finnick the Fierce. Silver Prospector has 7 lengths to make up. Farmington Road is moving outside of him. Then comes Tyshawn, and the trailer is Code Runner, Wells Bayou, and Nadal. Now they're even closer around the far turn, and here comes Nadal to make his move. And Nadal has put his head in front. Wells Bayou is going to have to battle back, but Nadal has taken over a clear lead. He's now 2 lengths in front at the top of the stretch. King Guillermo moves up outside of Wells Bayou. 3.5 to Farmington Road, and Finnick the Fierce and Code Runner. Nadal still has to get a final furlong. He is 1.5 lengths in front of King Guillermo. Finnick the Fierce runs a big one in third. Nadal is 2 lengths in front. King Guillermo and Finnick the Fierce. It is Nadal undefeated and the Arkansas Derby winner. Nadal won by 2.5. King Guillermo second. Finnick the Fierce third. And Farmington Road finished fourth. And now, returning to the winner's circle, the winner of the 84th running of the Arkansas Derby and still undefeated, Nadal and jockey Joel Rosario. Nadal is owned by George Bolton, Arthur Hoyo, Barry Lipman, and Mark Matheson. Hall of Famer Bob Baffert is the trainer. Running time, 1 minute 48 and 1/5 seconds. Congratulations go to Hall of Fame trainer Bob Baffert for sweeping both divisions of the Arkansas Derby and a total of 3 wins on the day. And congratulations go to jockey Joel Rosario for his 5th winning ride.
We're live. I'm going to first talk to winning jockey Joel Rosario, who piloted Nadal, serving up another very impressive victory. Bob Baffert sweeping both divisions of the Grade 1 Arkansas Derby. He was super impressive. Wells Bayou really darted out to a very early lead. Very patient ride by you, Joel. You've ridden him before. Tell us how much he's grown since the Rebel.
Yeah, he looked, that was a very, good race. He looked very impressive, really kind over there. He just stood behind that horse there, and then he took care of the rest. He's a champ.
Well, he's earned another group of points now for the first Saturday in September, and took on a very solid group of horses today for owner George Bolton. So congratulations, a phenomenal day for you.
Thank you.
And we'll look forward to seeing you in the summer, so you can go take a nice vacation before the next meet starts.
I'm looking forward, and I have to say thank you to Buffett. Unbelievable, training. So I very appreciate the opportunity, and to George to put me in the champion. So I'm very blessed, and thank you today.
Well, congratulations, Joel. George, we'll have you step in. Congratulations on another phenomenal victory, the Grade 1 Arkansas Derby. I know he was pointed towards the Kentucky Derby, unfortunately that being rescheduled the first Saturday in September now, but nonetheless a very impressive victory today.
Well, I mean, I just have to thank the timing. He had 6 weeks between starts. He went back to California, and Bob worked him behind horses 3 times, like 10 lengths behind other horses, and it was all on XBTV. So I thought if we did have speed today, he might sit off it, and he had a much more comfortable trip than he did in the Rebel when he was attacked by 3 different challengers all the way around there, who finished 20 lengths back, 10 lengths back, and 5 lengths back. So I was really proud, and they finished very quickly, 148-1. So he finished well, and I have a little secret that I wouldn't tell, but I didn't want to jinx it. But Bob Baffert called me 2 days ago and said, "I'd like you to go." And I said, "Are you kidding me? You want me to go up there through the world of COVID-19 to the races?" He goes, "I think he's going to run big. I'd like you to go." So thank you, Bob Baffert, for giving me the guts to get up here and get out of the TV world.
Well, it's good you came and got your picture taken, albeit a small winner's circle, but that was gave you some more points towards the Kentucky Derby gate, obviously securing your spot and a nice winner's check as well. So congratulations to you, sir.
And thank you for Oaklawn Park and the great meet you put on.
Well, we are more than happy to do it. Bob Baffert sweeping both divisions of the Arkansas Derby, only the second time it's been split in Oaklawn's history.